Hello everyone, in this video I am gonna show you the basic concept which we need to create a car racing game. First of all, I would like to show you the result of the game. Here you can see that we appears within window screen. There's the score. There's are the controls to move the players, to move the player car. And there the boundary. When you toss the boundary, it just terminate the code, the program, and there is showing the score at the left upper side. Let's talk about the code. First of all, what we are doing is we are just inputting pygame the time module to have a proper FPS in the game. And what are the things important to have a car racing game is first of all the collision. You must need to detect the two cars. Here you can see this. This when we toss the car, we just the computer must need to feel it. I just toss a car. I just crash a car to have a collision detection. I created a code like this, a collision x1. It takes the parameter of the coordinates of the player and the enemy car opponent. And by using simple maths, I can calculate the collision, if there is collision or not. I'm importing the images. Then after, I'm using the background. And first of all, this the car is in this image. The car is not actually moving. It is just in its position, it's changing its x values, but what is happening is the background, the what you see is the track is the road is coming, the road is changing its position entirely. How I am creating this? What is the logic behind the infinite road? Let us just see the code. Road infinity. Here you can see this is the function. What I am doing is I am just having a background image in the size of, in the y size, height of the background image is double the, what you can say is the this window screen. What is happening is when the this is just going down, you can just visualize the code and you can just find out how the how it is going entirely. And for the and to make the character move according to our button pressed by the user, I am having some of the codes over here. These are the codes. If we just press right key, the player's x coordinate will be changed by 4 units. And when we press left key, then the change it will, the coordinate will be changed by -4. Okay, and to have the continuous movement for the body to move around, what happens is when you just click it have a single bit of movement. But while having this code key, what I'm doing is I just when the key is just pressed, this function is being called this key down, and I'm just recognizing the data. What is he clicking? Is he clicking these buttons? I'm just putting the values, and when he just up his hand from these buttons, then I just set the player's x change value is equal to 0. Yes, this is how. And I built the road build. What is this road build? In this function I had written, I had just split the background image like the road, and I had created a border. What this function doing is this is taking player's x coordinate as an argument, and it is recognizing, this function is recognizing whether the coordinate, whether the player is touching the border side or not. If it is touching, then it just terminate the program. This code, and the player change, what is this doing is when from here it just take the things like player change, how much the coordinate is changing, what the key press or not, and it just transfer the image, it just transfer according to the user requirement. And this function just bleed the player over the screen. And what is this do is you can see that the enemy, when the opponent card is just coming, it's just coming in the randomized locations. What is rand enemy do is I have, it just spawn the character, it just spawn the enemy in the randomized position so that it will not look boring. And what does it do is it just take the access, it just take the images from my device. And random location, what is this? Okay, display enemy. What did this function do is it just display the enemy. Yeah, from here it takes the coordinates and the image, and it just display the enemy, and enemy y is equals to enemy move. Okay, what this function do is it is just for enemy movement. Okay, when just enemy infinity, man, what you can say is when the enemy is coming for an entire time when you are playing the game, what does it do is it just spawn it again and again. It has the function to duplicate the it. What happen is when I just spawn a car, then when it just go down, a new car spawn with the new images. This is the road infinity. I had written the code how the road is coming and coming. You can see that this type is going down. How this is possible? How am I duplicating it again and again? What this Pygame the display that update do is just clear the screen. It's just like you are doing any kind of, like you can say that there is changing of players enemy. It's just recognize it and display over the screen and clear the previous action or the acts which I had played on the screen. What does this does? Click that it provides the FPS to the game. It is one of the best features I like in Pygame module. There is like in 60. It means that the window screen, the running screen, that it will not have the FPS more than 60. It just adjust it anyhow. Okay, this is our entire code. This is the collision test. If collision, I'd like to tell you something about how the collision works. It is taking the distances between what is the card image and the player image is just different, man. What is doing it is just taking the coordinates and just finding a x distance and y distance. If that is according to the required condition, then it's just return one. What am I run? Yes. If collision, then it will just terminate the program. And what is FABS? I just import the math module. When what does it do is it's just if there is negative value, it just changes into positive. Okay, and YAF means it allows float. That's it. And player reset. Okay, what do you mean the player reset? It just change the player value. Ability. This is what our programs look, and how I getting some various cars images. You might think like that in background image from Google. I am just downloading the images and changing into the PNG and just avoiding the background and just making it a single image. And after and having a and giving it a proper pixel same, I am just adding the images over here. And the image is also spawning randomly. There is not fixed that this image will appear after this. I have taken and randomized. Enemy select is equals to random the randit. What does it do is randint means it just have 1 to 6 number randomizedly. And if one I had given certain image file, it will import enemy image the image into enemy image. They like can say the variable. Let's just execute it. This is pretty simple and funny program. You can try it yourself. The source code is over the description below. If you like the video, please give the support. Love you.